Kate, Duchess of Cambridge and Prince William dazzled as they blow everybody's mind when stepped out together at the COP26 climate change summit in Glasgow on Monday evening. Along with Charles and Camilla, the group combo will be a united front. The Duchess of Cambridge was pictured wearing a blue floor-length gown, while Prince William wore a navy suit. The pair hosted a reception for key members of the Sustainable Markets Initiative and the winners and finalists of the first Earthshot Prize Awards, Prince William's £50 million climate change initiative. The first test of the Duchess in the new Fab 4. 26 Colombian pesos, the World Climate Change Summit in Scotland happening this week. Though the Queen was slated to be one of the world leaders delivering a message in person at the summit, her recent health scare forced her to stay home. That means it'll be up to the Fab 4, who are still attending, to charm delegates and show that Prince Charles and Prince William are the right men for the job, per Express. And they do have the climate credentials. Prince Charles launched the Terracotta Institute in 2020 to encourage businesses to adopt sustainability practices, and Prince William launched the Earthshot Prize last month, which will award prize money to climate innovators every year through 2030. The palace wants people to embrace the Fab 4, both because they're the future of the monarchy, and because we should expect to see a lot more of them going forward. The event took place on the sidelines of the 26 Colombian pesos UN Climate Change Conference in Glasgow. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are holding a prominent position at the summit after the Queen was forced to pull out due to health issues. Earlier in the day, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge met with scouts at Alexandra Sports Hub in Denistone as part of their activities to support the summit. The couple met with the young scouts to talk about the movement's promise to the Planet campaign. Ahead of his arrival in Glasgow, the Duke of Cambridge wrote on Twitter, #26 Colombian pesos is a landmark moment for the future of our planet. I'm proud that our Earthshot Prize finalists will be joining me in Glasgow to show the world that there is reason to be optimistic. I'm hopeful about what can be achieved. W. Prince Charles, as the most senior royal in attendance, is also holding a very prominent position at the summit. The heir to the throne gave an address at the 26 Colombian pesos opening ceremony, calling on world leaders to put themselves on a warlike footing to combat climate change. He said, "We need a vast military-style campaign to marshal the strength of the global private sector, with trillions at its disposal." The Queen, who spoke to delegates via video link from Windsor Castle, gave the two heirs to the throne a lesson in kingship during her 26 Colombian pesos speech, explaining the difference between government and politics and true statesmanship. The 95-year-old monarch said, "For more than 70 years, I have been lucky to meet and to know many of the world's great leaders. And I have perhaps come to understand a little about what made them special. It has sometimes been observed that what leaders do for their people today is government and politics. But what they do for the people of tomorrow, that is statesmanship. I, for one, hope that this conference will be one of those rare occasions where everyone will have the chance to rise above the politics of the moment and achieve true statesmanship. It is the hope of many that the legacy of this summit, written in history books yet to be printed, will describe you as the leaders who did not pass up the opportunity, and that you answered the call of those future generations." She also spoke about her late husband Prince Philip's climate activism, saying how she felt proud that her two sons had continued to support the cause. She said, "This is a duty I am especially happy to discharge, as the impact of the environment on human progress was a subject close to the heart of my dear late husband, Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. It is a source of great pride to me that the leading role my husband played in encouraging people to protect our fragile planet lives on through the work of our eldest son Charles and his eldest son William. I could not be more proud of them." The Queen decided against attending the summit, after receiving medical advice to rest for a few days instead. This followed the cancellation of her trip to Northern Ireland and an overnight stay in hospital, her first in more than 8 years. Some royal watchers speculated that the premiere of the new James Bond movie No Time to Die marked something of a turning point for the future kings and their wives, reminding the public that they're dedicated public servants and beloved celebrities at the same time. Well, apparently, the Fab 4, as they're being called by the British press, are gearing up for a lot more joint events in the future, according to Express. The palace has seen a growing amount of internal drama over the last few years, between Harry and Meghan's departure to the US and the growing intensity of the legal battles Prince Andrew faces, stemming from his alleged connection to Jeffrey Epstein. In order to stem the bad press and still make meaningful change in keeping with their charitable initiatives, Prince Charles and Prince William, alongside Kate and Camilla, will work as a united front, demonstrating that the royal family still has the ability to lead on important issues and will long into the future.